Hey y'all, and hello. Welcome to Why Do We Say That? I have a new one today. Have you ever heard someone say dead as a doorknob or dead as a doornail? Did some research on this one, and the original thing is dead as a doornail. But why do we say that? So, it's actually started back in the early 1800s. I'm really excited about this one because it sounds interesting. So back in the early 1800s, it was dead as a doornail, and the first reference of that is from William Shakespeare's Henry IV, Part 2. And to be or not to be, Shakespeare. And my daughter is laughing at me. Anyways, so dead as a doornail is actually a reference to nails back in the day. Apparently they were really valuable because they were handmade, and so people would use them, and then when the houses got rickety and old and everything, they would actually burn down the house. I guess it was falling apart, so they'd burn it down. And then they would gather up the nails to reuse them to build something else. However, when they built doors and used the nails in doors to make them more sturdy, what they would do is they would put a very long nail in through the door, and then on the other side of the door, they would bend the nail, and so because it's metal and you're bending it, it makes the metal more fragile, and it changes the compound of the metal, the molecular compound of the metal, and so it actually makes it more fragile, and so they would bend it and then bend it back towards the door again and nail it back into the door. So the nail in, bent, and then back in. And it would make things more sturdy, but it would make that nail considered dead because it couldn't be reused. Found that really interesting. I didn't know that. And so that's where dead as a doornail came from. Basically, when people say something's dead as a doornail, it's supposed to mean it's at the end, it's completely dead, no reusing, it's done. So that is where it came from. That is what it means. And even if you didn't want to know, now you know. So that's it. Have a good evening. Oh, by the way, today is my birthday. So you didn't get me anything? That's okay. Hit like, subscribe, and follow me. And I'll tell you more things that maybe you didn't know. If you have any sayings that you've heard and you want me to check into why we say them, you're thinking about it and you're like, why in the world do we say that one? Go ahead, leave a comment below and I'll take a look at it. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great night.